Hello and welcome to The Offended with Joe and Tim.
Hey there, Joe.
Hello there, Tim. Oh boy,
How are you today?
we took a little break. But we're back.
Do the listeners know that?
They know. No, we get a pretty decent spike.
We've been doing pretty good at weekly. Yeah, so we missed a week.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Yes. So for all of
summer,
you,
who cares?
Yeah, they're not listening. I'm giving you a warning. This is your fair warning. I have jack shit for today. I have one thing.
What was your idea?
Yeah, I know. I was just so jazzed. I've been listening to like really good rock music all day. Yeah, so I've got nothing but my shit list from last time. But I have one good one, and on the topic of music, it's the stupidest thing I could ask you, but I've found some correlation or relevance or something. Do you listen to more male singers or female singers in your music collection?
Male singers in my music collection.
Ah, interesting.
But I like I'm not sure what we're going to find funny in this, but like,
oh, don't worry, they'll be funny.
Like recently on, I was listening to some like Natalie Merchant's or 10,000 Maniacs, like on Sirius XM.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I decided I loved her voice. So I downloaded like her cover of Because the Night, the Bruce Springsteen, Patti Smith song, and like another song by her. And then there's like random, like, female artists who opened up for somebody. And so I guess rare. The answer would be,
okay.
Yeah. So I have like a good number of like where I just love the female artist's voice.
Okay.
So I enjoy it or musically. Yeah. But like, as far as like the music, like it doesn't hit me the same way. Like the female point of view doesn't hit me.
Interesting.
For the most part. Why? What is this? Are you the exact opposite? Are you just listening to like Jewel and Sheryl Crow and Taylor Swift all day? Are you Swiftie?
Swiftying it out all day. I'm about, I would say, looking at my album lists here, I'm about 60-40, males 60, but females about 40. But there was a while where I really listened to a lot of female singers, and there was only like my few go-to male singers, and it was mostly like female music. And what I've learned between the two is a lot of the female bands and artists that I've listened to, most of their music makes absolutely no fucking sense. And like, okay, so I like the band Paramore. They're a very popular band.
Oh, see, that was gonna be my follow-up question. Is that the female singers for me tend to be singer-songwriter.
Okay,
so like
that's the opposite for me.
Yeah, like I'm flipping through. Like I have Olivia Rodrigo on here.
Yeah,
I got Pink on here. Some Avril Lavigne. Regina Spektor. Alanis Morissette, but as you can see, Sarah Bareilles, Sarah McLachlan,
I've got
Shakira,
a couple of those on here. Yeah,
but you get the only female led band I have a couple Florence and the Machine song. Okay. So I basically have zero interest in female led bands.
Yeah,
I only like female, solo acts like Whitney Houston or Adele or Amy Winehouse. Or like the singer-songwriter, Tracy Chapman, Jewel kind of thing. So it's zero. Yeah. So is that, I don't know. I haven't even listened to the word. I could not tell you one Paramore song.
Okay. Well, I couldn't.
So I give you credit. I honestly, I think this is brave of you to admit.
Yeah. No, because I've been listening to Paramore since like forever. I always listen to
What's
them.
Their hits? Is there a hit?
God.
Would they ever have a hit?
Yeah, they've got, of course they have a hit. That one, oh God. Now you put me on the spot. I can't fucking think of anything.
I'm a huge Paramore fan. I've been listening forever.
Yeah.
Name one song.
I'm not good. First of all, even if you ask me a John Mayer, which I know his entire lyric, his entire album lists, I don't know song names, so I can't just like give you a song name. No, but the point of this, before we get sidetracked, is that the female artists that I have listened to, my favorite songs from female artists, I've recently started to pay attention to the lyrics more, and they make no fucking sense. And I'm wondering if that's why I like listening to them, because it's like brain dead music.
Well, how do you feel about the Chili Peppers?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I
That's
don't.
a perfect example.
I don't
Besides
listen.
Under the Bridge, there's literally like, what I gotta give it to you.
Put it in
What's
me.
the by the way, flip flap, poker jack.
It's just scatting.
Like it's just words that sound
three
cool.
dudes scatting.
Yeah, so I don't think it's.
I feel like the nonsense words. Or the nonsense like music, I get lost it. It's easier to just like listen to music when you almost don't know the lyrics, or it's just melody alone. Because when I'm listening to stuff or when I'm writing music, I don't
plug. Download me.
Yeah. Here we go. No. So when I'm like writing music, I do. Musicians know this. There's either a scratch track or they call it a mumble track, a scat track. There's all these kinds of terms. But basically, you're just saying random words.
You figure out the melody.
Yeah,
and like
you're just singing
the spacing and stuff, and then later you can fill it in with lyrics.
Yeah. So you're just like singing nonsense words. But I feel like in particular Paramore, a lot of her fucking hits, I started listening to them and I'm like, this is nonsense. Like,
well, Bubble Toes by Jack Johnson is
fucking...
admittedly they'd scatted tracked and they never changed it. He said that. I saw him. I saw him over the summer.
That's how you write. That's how a lot of musicians write.
Yeah, he's like, there's originally like we did a scat track with a dot 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 dot, and then they just were like, they just left
that's it. There is millions of songs out there of your favorite hits that is just a bunch of bullshit lyrics out there with the finished music and everything, but crazy ass lyrics.
See, I think there's a place for all, because there's a place for the Chili Peppers, but then there's like you couldn't just listen to like 9 Inch Nails. I hurt myself today over there's a place for that.
I think that's,
and then there's a
music.
Place for what I got you get it to your mama, what I got you got to get it to your papa.
Yeah.
I
don't even know what that means, but I guess what it comes down to is you have to.
Well, Joe, you do a little dance and then you drink a little water. I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
All right. Well, anywho, I just found it interesting that when I do listen to female artists that I like, I don't actually like what they have to say. I like their melodies. And when I listen to male singer-songwriters, I actually like what they have to say.
Because they're singing about two different things.
Yeah, because the women are complaining.
They're singing about men or something. And John Mayer's is singing about like famous vaginas. That he's like
every famous vagina ever.
So I assume every song is about a different vagina.
I'm just thinking about every hot model
so
that
you could really enjoy it. Or you have like a heartbreak song and then it's like, my heart's been broken before.
Yeah.
So I think there's a perspective of that. But then you have, for example, like the famous Chris Rock, the slap with the dick, like that. Sometimes it's just Chris Rock, that the whole bit that women will dance to anything. It doesn't matter how if the beat is good, they'll dance to it.
That's why
slap with the
John
dick.
John the Baby Maker and I wrote a song. It's complete nonsense.
Yeah, well, that's perfect.
But everybody dances to it every time we whip it out.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's room for all of that stuff, but unfortunately, I just don't. The female, I don't know if it's the female mind. There's something about the female-led band that
you've never got.
But Alanis Morissette will go out with a rock band. And we saw we saw Train, and Jewel was the middle act, and she led the rock band. But it's not like Jewel and a band; it's Jewel, and then she has like a bunch of touring musicians. I like her with a band, but I like there's something about the group aspect. Like I think when you because usually the female led bands are also
but you're bringing up artists that also have a lot of nonsense. Alanis Morissette, I'm sad, but I'm happy. I'm blah, 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 blah. I'm like, it's just
they made that into a musical?
Oh yeah. It's stupid as hell. They made
was that one the
Moving Out into a musical too for Billy Joel.
Was that one of the years we did New Year's together? They had for some reason, I guess they use it as like a stepping stone. So they have different at New Year's Rocking Eve, they'll have different Broadway acts come and like do the song. So they did like songs from Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill, the musical.
Yeah.
And they were like acting out that stupid song. I'm high, but I'm, low. I'm brave, but I'm chicken shit.
Thanks.
And they were trying to like act it out as if it was like, it was the most awkward. I'm like, wow, like, I'm just so glad I'm not an actor. Like desperate for work that I had to like take job in like the Jagged Little Pill musical, and I have to like emote these fucking bullshit lyrics. Like,
well, that's all I had. It was nothing funny apparently. So moving on.
Well, this was the quickest episode of
yeah.
Be a Friend.
Well, I guess we'll no. Well, what do you got on your list? Because I have not added a goddamn thing, obviously. But
so I'm not sure we have to worry about China as much as certain people.
Wait! I have it here somewhere.
No, not the Japanese minute.
No. I have it here somewhere. I know I have it. Wait for it. It's coming. There it goes. Yes, the Chinese minute.
So they're not doing education very well over there.
Well, they're not. I thought that's all they do. I thought that's like 16 hours a day.
They need to focus more on sex education, because apparently a Chinese couple were trying for years they're young. They were trying to make a baby.
Yeah.
4 years of marriage, and they didn't get pregnant, and they went to
Wait, I thought they weren't allowed to do that without like permission.
No, they're allowed to. They're allowed to now have baby. They got rid of the one-child policy. They're 24 and 26.
Okay.
And they went to the doctor, and the doctor was confused.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned out the entire time they were having anal sex.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait.
She claimed, the obstetrician realized that something was awry when the woman claimed that intercourse was unusually painful, but she powered through with the hopes of making a baby. So then they ran some tests to find out that she was a virgin. And they inspected her anus, and they discovered
she wasn't a virgin.
That yes. So they'd mistakenly been engaging in anal sex for years, trying to make a baby.
See, this is the problem when you blur out porn. You can't.
Do you think in China they only get the Japanese porn?
Yes.
So they can't tell what hole it's in?
Yes, I think they follow that same thing. And I have a feeling that because they can't see which hole is going in, and there's a lot of doggy style, they're assuming that this is going in there. This is a problem. You didn't see that one coming, did you?
No, it's a good theory. Yeah,
yeah.
Because I remember the first time, like I was surprised at the angle, like just because like there's a lot of like extra. I guess like it turns out, so like based on like where like the top of the slit is, and like I assumed like that it would be more of like a straight on as opposed to like an around the corner kind of thing.
Okay.
So I could see the confusion that maybe that like he just followed it all the way down. But then also like, what's her hygiene down there? Is she shaving? I have a lot of questions, but the main question
is she a bushy Chinese?
Is she bushy? Exactly. And then like, she's already a virgin and it's tight. But again, like it goes down to a basic lack of sex education, because like the anus is not self-lubricating.
But wait. So that means she's never masturbated in her life. Because
maybe she only did clitoral stimulation.
Yeah, but if you knew where that was, you would know right below that where everything else is.
Yeah, but if she's a super tight virgin, maybe she doesn't.
It's not like it closes up to.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if I fully believe this.
Think it's a fake story. Think it's fake news.
I think this is a really. She was embarrassed about something, and it turned into this. It's like when I went to the doctor to cut my finger, just for them to actually inspect the light bulbs up my ass.
It does raise the question, though, because like this made the post. So like some Chinese person has this. They have their doctor.
Yeah, how far did this? Why did this go that far?
Then the doctor, does he immediately call his friend in the press?
Do they have
Does the doctor tell the story?
Yeah.
Does the doctor tell the story at a cocktail party, and then there's somebody who overhears it, and then now somehow it's translated from the Chinese to the English to then make it to the New York Post? So you're right. This could be one. I could have fallen.
You could have fallen for another one. I don't know.
I could have. Usually it's you who falls for it.
You fell for Chinese propaganda.
Chinese propaganda,
where they think that all the women are virgins. Take them Chinese. No, I think this is bullshit. I just don't know how on earth you could mistaken your ass for a sexual hole, like when you already have another one. I don't know.
What?
You have an actual hole.
Yes, you have a hole
for sex. Like
yes,
you know what you poop out of. So why would you assume that that's?
Oh, like I see what you're saying. So even if she doesn't know where the vagina hole is,
yeah,
she has enough.
She has enough knowledge to know that that's her ass
with her asshole.
Yes,
to know that can't possibly be right. So basically, she should have called the doctor and been like, I was born without a vagina.
Yes,
because like I just have like a pee hole and a butthole, and there's no middle hole. And they'd be like, no, idiot, it's like over here behind like the foreskin and the pubic hair.
How young is this person?
You.
Is this
24?
24? No, that's way too old.
I got you. I understand.
Yeah,
that does. You're right, Joe. You're correct.
You're correct. No way.
That is because she is. How would she think that the thing she poops out of is also
the sex hole?
But again, it goes back to the lack of education.
Yeah, but
they're too busy doing math and science.
They have the best stereotypes out of any stereotype in the world. What are you? Oh, you're Chinese. All right, you're fucking smart.
Yeah, they're too busy designing moon rockets and building bridges
taking
in like
over the
4
world.
days.
And influencing apparently American.
Building like 10 of the 15 biggest skyscrapers. And
I don't know. I just
you're right.
I can't imagine. I call bullshit.
Smart angle though. You're right.
Toss it out
because she has daily, probably at least,
hopefully
every other day.
She's not healthy.
Use of her butthole.
Yeah,
and would make understand that that's not also.
Wait a second. Also, wait. This gets stupider. It takes two to tango.
He knows he has a butthole.
He knows, and he's not telling her because he's enjoying busting in her ass. He doesn't want the kid.
He doesn't want the kid, and he was just.
He's been telling.
He was watching a different kind of porno. He was watching like the anal porn all the time.
Yeah.
So he just was.
No, I don't think. I think he knows. I think he doesn't want the kid.
So you think he knew? He knew he was fucking her in the ass.
She was dumb enough to not know. Like how to have sex, and he was like, "Listen,"
and he knew because you're right. He has an asshole, so he should very least be like, "Hey,
like
if I can't get pregnant through this, how would you get pregnant through this?"
Yeah,
I knew you'd have all the angles on this show. I
got many angles. I'm still coming up with angles, apparently. It takes two to tango. He doesn't watch porn. Is it also blurred? There's too much. I don't know. They need a vagina candle.
Because also, like, where would them? Because like usually when like the old like wrong hole slippage happens, it's because there's like a lot of moistness coming from the proper hole.
Yes, but
so you think he could like follow like the
she's got to be extremely bushy. She's got to be like.
So it's just this big moist
a 1970s basketball player's like head is just there.
Yeah, but it's straight though.
Is it? I thought I thought it curls naturally because of the shape of the hole the hair comes out.
Asian pubic hair is straight. So it seems easier
You can see how many few Asians I've been with. Well, the Asians I have been with were completely shaved anyway. So
I love how every sex story has to have at some point Joe bragging about like the quality of vagina he got.
Listen, I've been with one hairy girl, I think, in my entire life. That was it. And that was when I was very, 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 very young. Yeah. So
before 2000.
Yeah. Before we knew what the world was round and there was like
pubic hair was meant to be shaven. Okay, I need my favorite music, Joe.
There's like two at this point.
She's now making news articles.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
let's get this bitch up. Everybody.
This smells like my vagina.
Oh god, on fire. Oh wait! Before we get into this, I'm Hawaii. I'm just saying, They should be searching in those
for
damaged
candles.
for some candles. Just saying. Anyway, continue.
No, there's just a whole article. I was accosted when I went to Huffington Post this evening about Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle. She's still talking about this thing.
Oh my god. It's her. It's sadly not her claim to fame, but she's trying to make it her claim to fame now. Like she's already famous, but she needs to come up with something else other than this one vagina candle.
Oh no, she has her. Don't forget the Hugo.
Oh god, no, I've been forgetting the Hugo. She
called her. Yeah, it's you leave it in there. Exactly, it's dangerous. How will someone get you pregnant? It smells like my vagina. She said is punk rock. So many women have been raised, at least in my generation, to think that something's wrong with themselves, or that the vagina is weird or gross, or something to be ashamed of.
Okay.
She said a now expired Instagram post Wednesday that was reshared by Access Hollywood. The candle is supposed to be very strong punk rock kind of FU to anyone who ever made us feel like that.
I'm lost. I don't even know what's going on right now. What's the story?
She's still talking about her vagina candle.
Of course, she owns the company.
It came out in 2020. She's posting like celebratory, like boastful Instagram posts about how wonderful her vagina candle and how strongly it is for women.
If you and I had this smells like my penis candle, would we not talk about it for 10 years?
Joe.
What? Is this fake news?
No, I'm just saying. If it was your smells like penis, I would just put that sign in front of an onion. It smells like my penis. It's just like a stack of onions.
Well, there you go. Onions and fish. They can put the.
We have breaking news.
Breaking news.
Hold
on. Wait.
Paltrow claimed her candle was never meant to actually smell like anyone's vagina.
Wait, what?
Paltrow claimed her candle was never meant to actually smell like anyone's vagina.
Wait a second. That's false advertisement.
And the point was to surprise people all along with a welcoming scent of bergamot, geranium, and cedar juxtaposed
she gave away
with
the
damsic rose and amaranth seed.
She gave away the Kentucky Fried Chicken special sauce. The spices. Wait
and then, of course, at least 2 people claim the candle exploded. People tried to make it about something else, which is a sign of shame because it was really meant to be a strong feminist statement. Pastor said in the video, but we no longer make the candle. We no longer
play the music again.
The candle.
What the fuck? How? I'm doing the zooming in and out with the microphone. Oh my god! Wait, I'm flabbergasted.
They no longer make the candle.
This is
also we have
no.
Apparently we can make our own.
No. But you know what that means.
Oh, wait, it says shop now. You can still pay for it.
Yeah, but it's limited edition.
So they must have. Oh no, add to wait list.
They have stock file.
This item is sold out. This item is sold out.
Oh no!
Oh, we got to retire the music. What does it smell like? Citrusy bergamot, geranium, and cedar juxtaposed with damsic rose and amaranth seed.
Oh my god!
Wow. Wait, so I'm never going to be able to get a vagina candle? Oh, they also don't have this smells like my vagina roll on.
Wait, what?
Before it was a famous candle, the sophisticated sexy flow was born as a perfume.
How did we not?
Because it didn't explode, I guess, so it never made the news quite the same way.
Wait, roll on as in deodorant.
like a perfume, a roll on perfume.
Oh man.
I can't believe it. Yeah, this is
I want to go to work smelling like her vagina.
Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina. But it doesn't actually smell like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
Yeah, this is all a marketing scam.
This was all just a scheme to burn down people's houses.
Fucking hell. Just like in Hawaii.
Well, I guess you can change whatever the button with the Gwyneth Paltrow vagina candle music is. I guess you can save
we can change it to something else.
This is officially the last Gwyneth Paltrow vagina candle.
No, we can't. We can't. No, we can't.
Not only did she admit it doesn't smell like her vagina, it's no longer in stock. It's no longer orderable. They're no longer making it. So
what the?
Its reign of terror is over. No more houses will be burning down.
This is horrible news. I have bad topics.
You're the one who wants a podcast today, Joe.
Well, when it came out eventually. This is like when you have to be the news reporter and you think it's like every normal day, and then a fucking plane crashes into the Twin Towers.
Yeah, I see Walker Cronkite taking off my glasses because they shot Kennedy, or the humanity.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there.
We're having this moment right now. I don't know if it's equal, but we are in September.
Actually drove past. What's that? Lyndhurst, New Jersey. Where did the?
I haven't a clue.
I
thought it was somewhere Midwest.
It was in New Jersey. No. The
where they shot Kennedy.
No, Hindenburg disaster.
Oh, you're thinking of Hindenburg. I'm thinking it was shot Kennedy.
Yeah, it was whatever. Lyndhurst, New Jersey. But there was I was driving in Atlantic City a month ago, and there's the sign for Lyndhurst. And I was just driving down. I'm all by myself driving down the Garcia Parkway. Oh, the humanity! Yeah.
Well.
So yeah, no, this
I can't. I don't even know. I'm perturbed. I don't know.
Lakehurst. Sorry, it wasn't Lake. It was Lakehurst.
Oh God!
Either way, I drove past.
Tim strikes again.
I saw the exit. It was Lakehurst. It was the exit. I couldn't remember it. It was Lakehurst, New Jersey. I saw the exit. I did the bit by myself, like a psychopath, driving down the road doing a crash 90 years ago.
God. All right, so. It's all a sham. We've been shammed. So where's the class action lawsuit? Let's take her. If that fucking guy can accidentally ski into her and make it, we can make it. We gotta find
it. Over.
We gotta find
it's over, man. It's over.
I'm gonna make one.
No, this is it.
Wait,
Joe.
Does that mean that technically they didn't file a patent, right?
No, I'm sure they did.
It doesn't say patent pending. And it doesn't say patent number.
Patented.
No, I don't think you can patent a.
You can patent a fragrance.
I don't think this is patentable. It's a candle that's scented of regular things.
No, you can. Well, the name you can
no,
trademark the name.
You could trademark the name, but is there a TM or did they? Is there an R or a TM? Because if it's an R, it's registered. But if it's a TM, you can fucking use it. I mean, you do the Googling.
The short answer is only the composition of perfume can be patented. The scent itself cannot be patented.
There you go.
So they could have a patent on the composition. But if we were able to get our hands on a Gwyneth Paltrow candle,
oh my God,
we could. You're an eBay guy.
Oh my God, Tim. Wait.
Do you want to make our
wait. Gwyneth is having her place open to have a dinner with her.
We missed that already. You want to? Well, we have to drug her and pap smear her, so we can.
I'm gonna get my gynecology kit. And we're prepare for a feast.
It's over, Joe.
We're gonna make the real "This Smells Like My Vagina" candle minute.
It's over, Joe.
I'm making it. It's gonna happen.
I'm officially all Gwyneth Paltrow stories are being removed from my notes, my show notes.
Oh my God.
This is officially.
No, we have to make our own.
Paltrow.
We have to make our own. We will go to the candle store
within
this decade and do the other things. Not because they're easy, but because they are hard.
Because our penises are hard.
Because our cock is hard.
Our cock singular, we share one. A lot of people don't know that about us.
I'm telling you.
Now here's a question, Joe.
I'm upset that I've been defrauded. Let's say we
did in fact want to.
Yes.
Make a candle.
We have 1 minute
of a vagina smell.
Yes.
Because of pheromones, I think it's a very personal thing. So God. A good smelling vagina to me might not necessarily be a good smelling vagina to you.
Uh-huh. It was
Is
never
that true?
about it smelling good. This is about knowing that a celebrity's vagina scent is filling your home. This is about something we've all dreamt of.
Okay, but what if we pick another celebrity? Okay, right? Hear me out. We take a sample of the runoff water at the Arthur Kill dump in Staten Island, and we make it. This smells like Amy Winehouse's vagina.
No.
No?
I don't think that was so. I think.
What if? Okay, no, I got you. I got it. Here we go.
God.
Okay, ready? We collect air at a burning tire and car fire. Okay, and we sell. We sell. This smells like Princess Diana's vagina.
Whoa! Wait a second. We might have something here.
I think we have something.
We can bottle up scents of natural disasters.
And just pick a famous person who died in them and say it smells like their vagina. Exactly, Joe. Exactly where I was going with this. I assumed actually Amy Winehouse's pussy smelled like garbage because she was a crackhead. But
she also didn't look like she showered much.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure it actually probably did smell like hot garbage. But Princess Diana's...
Here it comes.
Oh, that's Princess Diana. I love how in English minute you're Princess Diana in the tunnel. It's so funny. So subtle.
What's hilarious is I don't know if anybody's ever gotten that joke because I don't think we've explained that that's what that sound is.
It's so subtle.
It's the sound of her crashing over the British minute. All right, I don't know what our timer is. I can't find our timer. Are we?
We have 6 minutes. Who did Ted Kennedy kill?
Oh, now I see a timer. Ted Kennedy,
Martha McKinney, or somebody?
I don't know.
Chappaquiddick. Who did he kill?
It's Sirhan. I don't know what any of these people, unless they have three
Mary
names.
Jo Kopernik. Yeah,
Oh,
so
see,
Mary
three
Jo
names.
Mary Jo Kopernik. Yeah, so we can go up to Martha's Vineyard and we can
I can just go to an all-boys school and this smells like Michael Jackson
and seafood smell, and we can have this smells like Mary Jo Kopernik's vagina.
All boys Catholic school bathroom. This smells like Michael Jackson's penis. There you go. Thank you, everybody. There's a lot of scents that the problem is recreating the scents.
That was
like we could
so bad, Joe.
We could bottle
that
them.
was so bad. That wasn't even vagina. You just shoved it in like that poor Chinese man.
Yeah, because there's a hole there to go.
Wife.
If there's a hole,
there was no lube. We're doing famous. You couldn't think of a single famous dead vagina. So instead,
no, I'm thinking of penises because it's got to be our penises.
No, It's gonna be our penis. I'm gonna tell you we're out of time.
It's gonna be. We have to have the Inappropriate Guys brand penis smelling candle.
Joe has nothing today. Oh my god.
No, it's gonna. I'm determined. It's gonna be made.
I've never.
I'm gonna make it.
You've bombed before, Joe.
No, this is not bombing. This is just me being a fucking genius.
Why would anyone buy a penis candle?
Why would anybody buy a vagina candle?
They sold out, so I think that's a better way to go. They
sell penis lollipops. All the bridesmaids when they go out to drink the day before and cheat on their husband, whatever. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. I'm making one. I'm gonna get the mold, get the wax, start cooking up some meth. It's gonna happen.
See, the problem with Joe's business idea, he doesn't actually know what a cock smells like because they're so far down his throat that he can't smell anymore. So he doesn't understand how terrible a business idea is.
This smells like my... What's a fupa?
It smells like it's time for a break. Hit the music.
Oh my God.
God.
We're going for a break.
God.
We'll be back with more trash.
Like 4 drinks with this.
In a flash. And we're back.
And we're back on the bombing and drinking hour. Joe and Tim.
This has been great. So
I miss daytime podcasting.
Yeah. Tim was not happy about me saying we'll be back in a flash with more trash.
What the fuck was that?
I
Morning
used
Zoo.
to say
Elvis Duran.
that. I used to say that when I was like 7, doing my own radio show to myself and my stuffed animals.
Not much has changed, I
No,
guess.
it's still the same audience.
For sex dolls.
Yeah, they're all lined up right there. Yeah, they're all still listening.
Yeah.
And
when he gets older, he'll be doing it to his hostages.
He's just pumping the music downstairs. No, I when I was probably like, I think around 7, my mother gave me a tape recorder, and that became my entire life. I recorded everything. I just talked about everything, and then I made my own radio show. I don't remember what the hell it was called, but I still have the tapes. I will pull those tapes up one day. And
God,
yeah,
I think our listeners have suffered enough. Joe.
I think that's how we're going to go away from our commercial breaks now. It's going to be 7-year-old Joe saying, we'll be back in a flash with more trash.
I know I made my own Billboard charts. That I would publish.
That you were
like
on, or
I would publish my. No, it was like whatever I was
Okay.
listening to. So I'd publish like every week. You know, like I can't even imagine
It sounds like a Tim
like
thing.
our printer budget must have been. 'Cause I was
God,
just
yeah.
like I would make. I think when I got older, I did movie theater. So I would design movie theaters. And then every week I'd create like the full schedule. I'd look up in the movies, like what movies were coming out and
my
how
God.
long they were. And then so I would design.
You really do
like,
have OCD.
Yeah, so I design like let's say like an 8-plex or like a 12-plex, whatever. And then I'd have like, you know, Twister playing in 2 theaters, like, you know, 2 hours and 45 minutes apart because it was like a 2-hour movie or whatever it was. Yeah, I think that was like probably like middle school, like probably like right before like I started getting girlfriends. But earlier than that, like late elementary school, yeah, I would do my own like the TW, yeah, like I forget something.
Oh God.
Like some kind of Billboard chart, like it was a ripoff of the Billboard chart, and I'd do like my top 10 songs of the week and my top albums of the week, and I'd pin it to my front door in case anyone walking by in my family wanted to read
because they were so interested.
Yeah, I wanted to know like what the #1 song and like my head was in that week. Yes, yeah.
I'm sure nobody looked at it.
No, absolutely no. That's what I'm saying. So, which is why I'm even questioning again, like how much my parents must have been playing for Ink, because this was like probably I want to say like 4th or 5th grade. Because yeah, I think the movie theater was like. I think movie theater was. What year did Independence Day come out? 96.
Not everything came out in 96.
96.
When in doubt, it's 96.
So I was
96,
12.
97.
I was 12, and that was around the summer I was making my own movie theaters and movie schedules.
God.
And I was also writing my own. So my music weekly circular then it actually became a movie review too, because we were seeing so many movies. So it actually like expanded from like a Billboard to more of like an Entertainment Weekly kind of thing where I was doing full reviews.
So you were publishing.
I was publishing magazines.
Yeah, you were publishing magazines.
like Entertainment Weekly magazines.
And I had
with
a
the top
radio
album charts.
Yeah, and I had a radio station.
Yeah. So earlier than that, I think like 4th or 5th grade is when I do my weekly newsletter. So you would know what songs are really racing up the charts on my double tape deck CD bill. So I had the CD was on the top, and then I had a double tape deck in the middle.
I used to copy songs off the radio, and I had a way to play them back, and I would actually go to fake commercial breaks. so this show has been going on with me.
So we've been cosplaying.
We've just been. This is why all the memories keep surfacing. You know what this is? This is
how
like,
hard we repress them. This
is like Shutter Island.
This is Shutter Island. Yeah. Yeah.
This is just Shutter Island, and everybody's just playing the game.
They think they're radio DJs.
Yeah.
Oh,
my internet's not even hooked up.
Paltrow do now? Yeah. I'm talking to a can.
Oh my god!
I'm wearing my son's like little stethoscope here. The little kid stethoscope from the doctor's thing. Like those are my headphones. I'm talking to a can.
I have a shoe suspended by shoelaces.
I'm looking at a Kindle right now. It's my.
Oh my god! Yeah, it really is. This has been going on forever. Anyway, what do you got on your fucking list, man? I've got nothing.
I did not even want a podcast. I've been watching Foundation. I'm trying to finish.
Listen, we're forcing it in like that fucking Chinese guy at this point.
I made that joke already, Joe. Get a new joke, please.
You said it. I'm gonna nail it. I do have some interesting things here.
Hold on. Okay, I can.
See, I'm scaring Tim into getting his own stuff.
Once again. So.
Oh no! What is it?
What level
of
like you can use like a celebrity, not like an actual meet the celebrity.
Yeah.
But like, what celebrity look-alike or like style would you like throw your entire life away for? Like you met her. And like this is, it's not a celebrity. It's just someone who has that.
Someone who looks like a celebrity,
and you'll just like you would throw away your entire life for her.
Wait, so am I naming the celebrity? What am I doing here? What am I admitting?
Yeah,
to?
You're
what
saying
crime?
like if you met somebody, like if you like
if I met
somebody
who looked
who was like the
lost sister of
Taylor Swift.
Oh god. No.
And she was a coworker of yours, and you and then so you would just leave your family, you'd leave your life behind, you'd blow everything up because like you just have to get like her. You just have to. Like it doesn't like you thought you were happy in your life, and then this person came into your life, and like whatever
I almost did
be
this.
damned.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I almost did this.
Okay.
Let's see.
Now we're podcasting.
Yeah. Tim's like cracking his knuckles.
Can you hit like the Always Be a Millionaire music? Like
the let's play.
Yeah, there we go. Thanks. Okay.
Let's see.
I wish I had a soundboard because I totally could produce the show.
I would say it was Emma Roberts. Because
that's your type. Yeah. So you met an Emma Roberts type.
I met an Emma Roberts.
Were you dating somebody else at the time?
No, I was dating her at the time, and I wanted to move, and it was very much a fuck everything else, I'm moving for this chick kind of a thing. But yeah, this, very much Emma Roberts. Yeah.
Okay, because I was at a event and was witness to.
Be careful, Tim. Be careful what you say.
And I was witness to a married man.
Okay.
Deciding that he was not too
hypothetically,
he was not too concerned about his wedding vows that evening.
Okay.
Despite the fact that this event was put on and attended by all of his coworkers who knew that he was a married man.
Okay.
And the female in question had no interest in this.
Oh, this is the worst part of it. See, yes. I at least got to date the girl.
And this man no longer has gainful employment.
Oh, my God.
And I'm not sure the status of his marriage. And I'm just wondering. And she looks like not Deepak Chopra. Priyanka Chopra. She looks like Nick Jonas's wife. Nick Jonas's wife.
I'm Googling. You talk amongst yourselves.
Priyanka Chopra.
I don't even know how to spell. What? There's just a bunch of vowels and consonants is put together.
P-R...
Sri Lanka?
I-N-K-C-H-O-P-R-A.
There we go. God. Thank God for like autofill. I got her Wikipedia open. Why did her Wikipedia open?
You need a picture.
I know.
So anyway, it made me think. Like, I don't have that level. I don't, and I hope I don't, but I've never had that level of like spontaneity or like, just being able to like consequences be damned, but to like see it in your own life, like in your own eyes.
She's ugly. Like, sorry.
Well, some people like that stuff, and maybe you look at old pictures of her.
She's ugly. She's not.
Look, she's a sex symbol, Joe.
No, she is not. She looks like any other.
This isn't about her.
Okay.
I just was. It was the celebrity lookalike, so you could, so the listeners
I'm
and
shocked.
you could.
I'm shocked that Nick Jonas's level is so low. That's all.
Okay,
He can
this
get
isn't
anyone-
about her. I'm going to apologize on behalf of.
No apologies.
The point is, you needed a lookalike.
Okay.
So like if you said Emma Roberts, I was like, well, I certainly wouldn't blow my life for Emma Roberts. So yeah, do you agree? So the point is, I watched it in real time, and it's very unsettling to me as someone who's not that level. Where it's like, how do you get so like just like it's like that pervert switch? Like he got like so just insane about this.
Well, he made up the story in his head. That's what he did. He
that she wanted him or something, but still,
yes.
like employment, like your marriage, like none of like in that like witnesses, like the whole, like it's
witnesses.
Like okay, fine, you wanna cheat on.
Do we know if he had a prenup?
I just it made me ask you the question and you were the right person to ask because you actually did almost blow up your life, but to me it's so like beyond the pale that you could I can't think of who like because they get old too. Like I would have said 5 or 6 years ago I would say like Emmy Rossum, like totally 100%. I would just be I'm down. But then like now she has like 2 kids and she's like 40 like we are. Yeah. And like, no, I'm not going to like leave my family for her. But like 7 years ago, yeah, like for sure, What? No, this is 7 years ago, Tim.
I was just saying. Yeah, it's just.
I didn't have a family 7 years ago, Joe. It's fine. I'm leaving my ex-girlfriend in this scenario.
Okay, you're leaving.
I'm not sure.
You said your wife and kids with the same sentence. So I'm giving the blanket statement. No, I'm doing the bro thing.
Thank you. I'm saying now I wouldn't, but then before I had a wife and kids and I had ex-girlfriends, yes, I would have left them in a second.
We're just making sure that what you're saying
it's surprising to me. It's just like I don't have that in me. So when I see something
but I don't have anything to
relate
Here's
to,
the thing.
I bring it to you because you're the person. As much as we get along on the podcast and we have chemistry, like we couldn't be any more different. Oh yeah, and of course, yes. As much as our sexual chemistry,
our sexual. Besides cutting down with a knife, yeah.
So when I come across something that I cannot comprehend from my own personal point of view,
you assume that I would know.
I ask for input. No, I just ask for input. Just ask for input.
Well,
so I need your input on this.
Is
there a level? Can you picture? Do you have that level of just total recklessness that you could have a wife and no children? So you have a wife, you could have a job, and you could be so horned up that like you could lose your career and lose your wife to like hook up with a female in your orbit.
I don't know. That would be hard. If I'm married, first of all, I'm not going to get married to someone who isn't just fucking drop dead gorgeous and at least 10 years younger than me. So that already is like I'm only going to marry someone.
If anyone's leaving anybody, it's her leaving me.
Yes,
right? Let's just be clear.
So I'm already going to be
balls drop. She actually there's like a little like Sharpie line like on the inside of your leg that she draws.
As soon as your balls
like sag past that line.
I get the tattoo when we meet.
Yeah. We should get matching tattoos. Oh, what should we get? Why don't we get like lines on our
line
thighs?
right
like
near our.
I like it. That's like, is that why I started licking, baby?
7 inches below your crotch. Why?
You think it's like the foreplay line, but it's really just the ball dropping line. When your old ass balls drop that far, then she leaves you for a fucking younger man.
But you have to measure at a certain temperature anyway.
No. Of course, no. It's gonna be coming out of a steam room or something. No. This is like
going into a hot tub and coming out. She's there with a fucking sniping me.
This is like Thanksgiving, like the annual Black Friday.
Okay.
It's not quite too hot, not quite too cold. Because like
it's the annual Thanksgiving inspection.
Or maybe what's the Mean Girls Day? Like April 14th.
Oh God.
Yeah, like every Mean Girl, it's a Mean Girls Day. That's actually the perfect day for your saggy balls.
No, so I'm not going to marry anybody who's not at least 10 years younger than me and much, much, much hotter than what I could have ever gotten. So already I'm going to be like batting 1,000 for that. I can't imagine there's somebody coming along that I would want to get rid of that lifetime achievement, you know, like I don't see it, but I would drop like when it happened when I met Emma Roberts, I had nothing to lose. So I was just like, oh, fuck everything, sell it all, goodbye, you know, like I didn't care. But no, I don't think I would.
But Joe, all you did was get the pamphlet.
Yeah. No, we're not bringing that story back. No, different girl.
It's a different girl. Okay.
She was hot, but fucking liberal as fucking hell. No.
Back to Joe's pamphlet story. It's probably one of my favorites.
Believe me, it's probably everybody else's story, including hers.
Favorite story.
Some fucking psycho guy.
I'm sure the guys in the van are still telling about the pamphlet story.
Oh, they were laughing hysterical.
And this homo comes back
with the
fucking pamphlet.
I drove with them to the bar and I drank.
Oh, boy. Then she showed up to the bar, right?
Yeah, she was outside of the bar after we finished drinking.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She showed up afterwards, so I had to then
you actually got her number.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that was a great story.
But no, so I didn't have anything really to lose. It was just like that.
I got
you. But yeah, the whole lose. I don't know. I.
Do you think the mistake was not
would absolutely marry up.
Blowing up the light? Like maybe he was unhappy in his marriage and unhappy with his career, so he's like, you know what?
Yes.
Like at least I'll have like sex with it. But then like, what's the lack of
There's a lot of
like reciprocation though. Like the lack
of reciprocating.
The female object of affection, like a total lack of reciprocation. At a certain point, does that, or are you just so horned up in your own head? It was like a 3.5 hour drive to get there. The whole time you're just sitting there, you're like kind of like rubbing your fingers together.
Oh,
like
he didn't have the pre date
the clarity.
Jerk. Yeah,
he didn't.
He needed the post jerk pre date clarity.
Well, I mean, after all those years of marriage, I'm not sure you want to like, you know, I'm not sure, Joe. All of us married guys, we're not coming twice a night anymore. I hate to tell you, buddy.
Well, see, that's my thing. It's like I think that when you get to that situation, you're looking for any excuse. I think that's he was already cheating in his mind. And then something came along that was tangible in his mind.
And what about the fact that like it cost him his career? Is that like just beyond like in your head? It's just like
I think he should have went into the bathroom and jerked off. I think he would have had. Okay, so very recently,
that post nut clarity.
Very very recently, I had a post nut clarity moment, and I was like laying there, and I'm like, this has gone a little too far. And it is a very real thing. And I think he
that reminds me. Do we have PSA music? Do I have PSA music or no?
We kind of do. Let's see. What would it sound like? It would sound like it's not PSA music.
That's fine. I just wanted to give a PSA to all my married friends out there.
Okay.
And it's in relation to the post nut clarity.
Okay.
Be very careful about your nutting. Make sure you don't do it too early in the day, when you then have to spend the rest of the day with your family.
Because you need that little
edge. Necessarily want total clarity before starting a day with your family. You just want a little bit of hope that maybe if you keep your cool, maybe the day will end with intercourse. But once you've nutted early in the morning and now intercourse is off the table, it is not a clarity that you want to start. So I would just warn my friends that the post nut clarity is to be saved for
you have to time it out.
Occasions.
It's an important thing.
It's a very important thing.
If you're gonna go do your taxes, post nut clarity.
Yeah, or like you're about to go on a business trip.
Yeah.
Where like you're not gonna like make sure like you're definitely rubbing it out before like cocktail hour.
You know what?
But if you're about to, have a Saturday with no
I got a genius. Okay. $1 million idea. Wait, stop the music. You know how the like Apple has the Apple Watch has a tracker to check like a woman's cycle, and they know when a woman's ovulating based on her temperature and all these other things.
Yes,
I think we have an app for us.
It needs to be like a cool down period.
Yes, I think
or something. So like between like when you jerk off and like when your like levels are up enough for the bullshit.
I think what it could do is it could interface with your daily calendar. And it could see on a level of importance of when do you need to nut and how much time before and after you should do so.
Because like, on like those coffee cups where it's like, don't talk to me till like the coffee crosses a line.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite with the nutting. It's don't talk to anyone until you're this far removed from your nutting.
Yes.
Or else like you're going to see them for who they truly are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
but that makes sense. I think there should be an app where this is like the perfect time for like, hey, like your stress release, and also like you don't have to like pretend to like something. Yeah, because there definitely is a certain level of like, these are all the things as a man you do for sex, right?
So men are driven by sex.
Correct. So once nutting occurs, there's a lot of things that you would have done. Your drive to complete those things now drops. So it does seem, and like this is scientifically proven. There should be some sort of app or way to measure the perfect time to nut where you're not going to then like,
how backed up was the guy that went back to high school?
That was the
Like, I think he would have very much benefited from this
think
app.
Like one, it's true.
Yeah, there should be an if then situation, like a questionnaire. Like, are you thinking of fill in the blank? Then go jerk off.
Or maybe do like a magic 8-ball, but like the answer like always is like go jerk off.
Just go jerk off.
Because there's like very few things that can't be solved. Like
just jerking off.
Yeah, like how many of the 9/11 hijackers do you think like would not have boarded the plane that day? Like had they just jerked off in the morning?
In fairness, they were promised a lot of virgins.
But if they jerked off that morning, they would have like they were like, I want to go get a bagel or something.
I can't handle 82.
Yeah,
I'm ashamed in front of the doctor. I can't even get 82 girls.
It seems like because after you jerk off, you don't want to think about virgins. You want to go get like a sandwich or something, right? So it seems like
I can't close the secret browser any quicker than the post.
I don't even want to.
I don't even remember what you were watching. I don't want to.
Oh my god! Imagine you go to clean up and you come back in and then you see what you're watching.
Oh, dude! I've closed the lid on the laptop.
What kind of sicko was in here? Oh my god!
I've closed the lid on the laptop by accident without like closing things out, and when you open it back up, it starts to play again. So I had post-nut clarity. I went down. I had like a sandwich or whatever, and then your like normal brain is going on, and you come back up, and you're like, oh, I gotta go check my email.
Yeah.
And you're like,
what kind of sicko would enjoy this?
The fuck is that?
Oh god, it was me. This is my computer.
So I was just like, yes, it is a real thing. Yes, I think it affects
season
men
one
daily.
where I said because we did our first seasons of the Inappropriate Guys when we were. I think we were just finishing college or just finished college. We were probably like 22, 23 years old. So it was still during like Iraq and all that stuff. So a lot of our bits actually go to that. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But one of my true ideas was that we just needed to drop pornography over these regions because these people were so sexually frustrated. But this is the same theory. I mean, this is 12, 14, 17 years later.
Yeah.
And
it's still more
true. It's even more true now. Like I don't think I understood at 22 that I understand at 39
because your brain was so
how true it is that if these people were regularly coming, their lives would be totally different because you get that post-nut clarity, and once you're not doing something for sex, like you realize like a lot of the stuff you're doing, you just have no interest in.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I really
come.
don't.
I do not until feel like I'm ready to come again. Like I have zero interest in any of this.
I want to just go look at some like art. I'm like done.
Yeah, like, reading a story or something, sculpting. Like
just all of a sudden you become like some kind of scholar.
Listen to fucking Natalie Merchant. Like, wow.
That's why you listen to it.
So really, there's a lot of meaning to it. You never listen to Natalie Merchant when you're horny.
If you're listening to music, the meeting before coming and after coming are two completely different things.
No, I definitely don't listen to Natalie Merchant horny. That's definitely a post-nut clarity
oh my God.
music.
Yeah, I think that's an important. I think this is like do we have a male like there's like a prostate thing, isn't there? Like a male prostate month or something. I think this should be part of it. I think that like
I just would hate to be the researcher for this, because like if it's anything like any of our other research projects,
I'm researching it right now.
We'd have to be the guys jerking the guys off.
Oh no!
Like all our research projects. Always, Joe.
No, I'm not doing
all
it.
Our research projects. We wanted the vagina candle. We were taking the samples. Every single research project we've ever had, we're always the people taking the samples. So if we want to scientifically prove the post-nut clarity to be consistent, we're many things. No. Homosexuals, yes.
No.
Racists, of course. But we are not hypocrites. No. So if we were taking the vagina samples for our other scientific experiments, I think we also have to be jerking off the men.
No,
for the post clarity. But us ourselves cannot be jerking off beforehand, or else it would be very clarity that we shouldn't be jerking off men for science.
Oh my God. Wait. Were they bitten by spiders? Did they have a certain...
they're gonna have this special...
Yes. The special spider boner. Oh God. I don't know. I know this. Post nut clarity is a real thing. Think, you know what? I think like stock traders and all these like high testosterone like stock bros, trader bros, I think that they like the amount of like cocaine and other shit that they do, I think it hurts them from being able to come. And that's why they do a lot of these crazy things, because they aren't coming enough.
I don't even think that's a joke. I think you're I think the level
because then they go to these parties and they do these stupid fucking things,
sexual
and then they'll be like,
frustration.
"I'll sell 100 million, stocks of blah blah blah," and then they wake up the next morning and they're like, "What the fuck did I do? I was trying to get with this crack whore model, and now I sold $100 million in stocks that I shouldn't have just to impress the bitch."
Not to be Freud, but I do think you could probably trace back most.
Listen, I'm a fan of
antisocial man behavior to sexual frustration. I every school shooting, terrorist attack, everyone murder, suicide. There's very few depression. Like if you're regularly nutting, especially with a female partner.
Wait a second.
What? Yes.
Can we cure school shootings? Are we coming up with a way? If they had, because they have like the social workers at school.
There's never been a school shooter who had a girlfriend. I'll say that. I'll say that. They all have manifestos. They all have whatever. There's never been one.
If in the guidance counselors thing,
you've never seen a school shooter's girlfriend on the news, like, oh my God, I knew this had happened.
If there was some kind of post nutter like clarity.
So like a school nurse, but like a school nurse from like the sperm bank.
Yes.
So they just go in to see the psychologist.
Hand in hand.
And it's like,
and then they can study the sperm to see what's wrong with the guy. Yeah. No, because I think if they had that at a school, like maybe it would be okay. Maybe a lot of these.
So when you were actually out in school, instead of sending you down to like the dean of discipline, they send you down to like the manual release room, and there's just some lady with like this big giant forearm, just like jerking off guys all day.
It's just a massage parlor on the other. But it's just a glory hole. I don't know. It's got to be something. But I think a lot of teen lives would be saved.
It's not a bad idea. I do think, a lot of people
who would sign up for
a lot of bullying.
That guy.
Who would? The guy who went to high school.
Yeah. It's a 2-for-1 for him.
Yes.
I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah. So anyway, that was a recent personal experience.
Yes.
And I just wanted to get your opinion on like what level of woman. But I think you're right. When you don't have the post nut clarity, it might not take
it's
much.
a very murky soup of brain.
Yeah.
It's very hard to think, especially if you're like on the edge. Oh my God. I've driven like 4 hours just to release that with some random chick.
I found the longer I drove, it never worked for me. Like I'd always the most success I ever had was impromptu, where like you're out at a bar and a girl meets you or you meet them, and like it's like all chemistry, very little thinking, very little talking, and a very little geographical distance between like I want to have sex with this person and the sex.
I love the geographical distance.
I find the longer that it goes, either I'm thinking about it or they're thinking about it, but like there's too much thought. It's too planned, and then you get there and like
it's never as good as you think it's going to be.
I've never. I know that's your MO, but no, it seems like most of my experience, I've had one or two where it worked out, but even
we
then,
both have done a lot of traveling to colleges during college time. The times it worked out was like the time I like met a girl when we went to the visit. When I went up to visit a girl already. Oh, see, I've done the
like,
opposite.
because now it's like, because you go up expecting sex, and like there's something about like a man who's like, I'm here for sex. Is it sex time? I'm expecting sex.
That's the post nut thing. Like
I'm saying, so like there's a turn off to that where like as like, I just show up and I'm like, hey, I'm just in town for the weekend. And the girl's like, well, I want to have sex with you. And it's like, I would love to have sex with you. I think it was my entitled. Yeah, no, I think in hindsight, I showed like an entitlement, an expectation, and there was no spontaneity. There was no flirting. It's like, oh, like I drove 3.5 hours. Like it's time for sex. And they're just like, I'm dry as a bone right now. Like you just fucking showed up out of your car and like you're trying to stick it in. And it's like, wow, like, I've made sure it would be much better if we were like making out in the corner of the bar. And like, I was like, I live around the corner. And they're like, oh, like dripping.
No. See, I've always been a planner, and the plans have usually been very successful. So I've stuck with that plan. I've always stuck with the, you want it, I want it. Okay, let's meet X, Y, and Z time and place in there.
So do you do pleasantries first, or is it like, like the motel doors opened and your cock is out?
Yes, most of the time there's I mean,
it depends on the level. It depends on that. I blow it in the pleasantries.
You're like,
I blew it historically. Historically, I blew it in the pleasantries because like this wasn't going to be a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship. Like it was a sex relationship.
Yeah.
So like the shortest between someone deciding they want to have sex with me and having sex was better because that's all it was going to be. So when I did those trips, and now it was like I get there at 4. And we have all these plans, and sex is going to be at like 10:30. Like in those 5.5 hours.
Oh, exactly. So you're losing. See, I don't lose.
Yeah, because in that time they're like, we don't actually like each other, and like when you actually got to know each other as persons.
Is that it? Is it like you're
no? It was like a mutual thing.
Okay.
No, it's just like as like
no,
whatever
you have
initial,
the goal. Maybe she doesn't have the goal.
No, she wanted to have sex with me, but then like,
it turned into a date?
We got to know each other, it was like whatever that initial attraction was, like there was nothing behind it. So we should have just like done it at the time. Like it's just like, yeah.
Well, that's like why I just drive it a drop of a hat to be like, all right, there we go.
No, interesting.
No, but it's worked out for me that way. But then the problem becomes,
is why we're so different.
This
is why we're so different.
Yeah. And then it'll be the drive home that I'll be like, man, I got to start Googling state laws and things.
You don't have to stop for gas because like the back of your pants have been cut out or something. Like,
there's some evidence in the car that needs to be cleaned.
Who's even going to dry clean a fucking French fry costume? Like,
there's a lot of fur in the back seat. Yep, everybody. I can't wait until my future wife listens back to some of this shit and she's like still gonna be with me. But like in the back of her mind, she knows I'm a little bit kooky. I mean, she's gonna have to like the kooky side.
She would have to know.
Yeah. She would have to A, know this because that's probably how we're gonna meet. But B, it's gonna be one of those things.
How do you guys meet? Funny story.
Yeah,
right?
well,
I'm blindfolded. All these cocks around me. And one of them, wouldn't you know, it smelled like my favorite candle. It turns out
it was the
I'm
Hugo.
a fan of the podcast, and I bought all their Inappropriate Guys brand products, including their onion ball candle.
I just know that, you know, if I were to marry someone, they would be way above, you know, my level, and they would probably be very much into the stupid shit I say. Most of the girlfriends I have had, so it was like they were never a problem. Some of them have been on the fucking show, so it's like, you know, it's that kind of a circle that I think I'd be fine. I think they probably know worse stories than what I tell on the radio, which is yeah. Anyway.
All right. Well, I'm glad I introduced that topic. That got us through this episode of the podcast. Mr. No Topic Show Prep. Let's do a podcast. I could have been watching Foundation.
Well, you know what it is? I needed a release.
You should have done, Joe. You should have jerked off.
I should have
jerked
jerked
off. Been like, I don't need to podcast tonight. But instead,
listen, have you ever reached like the bottom of the internet? I've reached the bottom of the internet every once in a while, and you have to like, you know, search for other things.
Since they started, we literally have 2 minutes.
Yeah.
They're going to cut us off.
Yeah.
1 minute and 55 seconds. But since Pornhub and all this started getting verified, it's just the same porn over and over again.
It's the same fucking shit.
It's the same. Yeah,
it is horrible. That's why I'm saying.
I guess it turns out most of that stuff was, I guess.
No, it was like amateur. It was mostly amateur.
But like amateur, as in like someone like broke up with their girlfriend, uploaded a video. Like someone went to like the sauna and like fucking brought their camera in. So like, I mean, I guess ultimately it's better but like it's very.
I don't know. No,
the
like,
other sites I have to
still
figure
have
out
it.
like the safe porno sites, not give my phone and computer aids. That has that stuff, because all the safe sites, it's like, how many times can you watch the stepsister have sex? Like, I'm sorry, like it just doesn't get me hard anymore.
On that note,
wait, I need the evil music for that. That should have been the fucking start thing. It doesn't get more patriotic rant than that.
Find us everywhere. Be Offended Radio.